having an event here at the Tampa Bay Gardens that's part of the National Welcoming Week initiative, and that's a series of events taking place all over the country that bring together American-born individuals and foreign-born individuals, immigrants and refugees, to work together towards some common goal in the hopes that it'll foster more understanding and community. So our event is called Common Ground, and we have USF students, University of South Florida students, and refugee families working together in the garden that was formed by two different faith communities here for refugees to be able to grow fruits and vegetables that they can consume.
Yeah, the way we began the project, we began the project one day when I was, just talking about the need for the refugees to be independent, because the United States government brought them here, and the goal is that they become independent, they become self-sufficient. And I became frustrated because I saw many of them will live in Tampa, and they will live in Tampa because they could not find any jobs. And I said, well, if they cannot find any jobs, what can I do to help them? At least if they can't work for money, but at least they can be able to plant vegetables, raise chickens, raise livestock, that they can be able to feed themselves, and any extra that they have, they can be able to give to their family. But I think it's very important that they learn to be independent, that they do not have to depend on the government for everything. But it really helps people when they know that I have worked hard and I am able to accomplish something myself.
The refugees here, how often do they come and work here?
They're out here at least once a week. This time of year is slower because there's not much, this isn't harvest season in Florida, but there are times of the year that we have folks coming out, 2 and 3 times a week to work in the garden. There's also going to be a chicken coop and a fish farm very soon. We're waiting on some funding sources to come through, and when those happen, the refugees will not only be able to, produce food for themselves, but also be able to have businesses, micro-enterprises with this garden as well.
So that's the goal. Do you intend to work with businesses locally to, move further and have?
Yes, we do. In fact, we've already done a little bit of outreach because everything that's grown here is organic, and so there is a demand for that here locally. And the pond that is here on the grounds used to be a fish farm. And so there's some sushi businesses that are very interested in working with us. But again, we're waiting on the funding to be able to take that next step forward. So for now, it's a garden that the refugees grow produce for themselves.
All right.